or just say hi. Join me as I stretch and do some weights. Play some trivia while I wait for your questions. Welcome to Brad TV. There we go. So that should give them a good indication of what we're up to today, and it's going to be an awesome day. We're going to get some workout done. We're going to get some stretching done. We're going to talk about some health issues and generally see if we can help everybody get a little bit healthier. After all, everything in life comes down to balance. It doesn't matter what it is. And once we have a few people join us and we start talking about these issues, then we'll get more into that. In the meantime, I'm going to enjoy my coffee before we get people on board and get started. We're broadcasting live right now, and as soon as people start joining us, we'll get a little bit busier. Coffee is yummy. In the meantime, we're going to play Lice Water. Alexa, play Lice Water.
Well, hello there. It's time to play Lice Water, the crazy true or false trivia game. I'm going to share 7 statements. After each, say truth or lie. Let's get started. Tom Hanks' name was credited 63 times in the Polar Express.
What is lie?
You answered lie. You were right. That's a lie. Tom Hanks donated $1.2 million to Higgs boson research.
What is lie?
You say lie. Yep, that's a lie. Tom Hanks is a nail polish color.
What is lie?
You seem to think this one's a lie. Yep, that's a lie. Tom Hanks' brother does the voice of all talking Woody dolls sold in stores.
What is true?
You say truth. You were right. It's true. In the book sequel to Forrest Gump, Forrest meets the actor Tom Hanks.
What is true?
Sorry, I'm not sure what you said. Answer truth or lie.
Everybody say hi to Zach.
In the book sequel to Forrest Gump, Forrest meets the actor Tom Hanks.
What is true?
You seem to think this one's true.
Just a guess.
Yes, it's true.
Wow.
Tom Hanks was college roommates with Tim Allen.
What is false?
You seem to think this one's a lie. Yep, that's a lie.
Big boy.
After losing a bet, Tom Hanks must work as a Chili's bartender once a year.
Lie.
You seem to think this one's a lie.
Zachary's 13.
Yep, that's a lie.
13-year-old chug.
Time for the final tally. You scored 7 points.
Yay!
A perfect game is really something to behold. Would you like to play again?
Absolutely. All right, you're going to get on the bed and I'm going to get busy stretching. Yeah, I got weights to do today. That's right.
Hello, it's time to play Lice Water, the unbelievable true or false trivia game.
Come on, get up there, you big
I'm
monkey.
going to share 7 impossible-seeming statements. After each, say truth or lie.
This is my little girl.
Let's
Zoe.
begin.
She's about
Henry
12
VIII
years
ate an
old.
entire elk by himself every Christmas.
What is lie?
You answered lie. You were right. That's a lie.
some exercise.
Henry VIII had 2 of his wives beheaded.
True.
You seem to think this one's true.
Everybody say hi.
You were right. It's true. Henry VIII made a jester sing to him during bowel movements.
What is true?
You say truth.
I gotta get busy.
And you were wrong. That one's a lie.
This still sounded funny.
Henry VIII had a tattoo of himself.
Lie.
You seem to think this one's a lie.
Yeah.
Yep, that's a lie.
I gotta get ready for weddings. Yeah.
Henry VIII composed a song that was covered by Jethro Tull.
What is true?
You seem to think this one's true.
Hey,
yes,
Chuck,
it's
how
true.
you doing?
Henry VIII invented the corset.
What is lie?
You answered lie. Yep, that's a lie.
Playing lie swatter, Chuck.
Henry VIII's middle 2 names were Monty and Python.
Lie.
You seem to think this one's a lie.
You're sitting, Chuck. Get up.
Yep,
Stretch
that's
with
a
me.
lie. Okay, we've done all 7. You scored 6 points. Well, I'm impressed. Would you like to play again?
Sure. Play along, Chuck. It's fun.
Hello, it's time to play Lie Swatter, the unbelievable true or false trivia game. I'm going to share 7 statements. After each, say truth or lie. Let's get started. Mata Hari assassinated several men by poisoning her vagina.
Lie.
You answered lie. Yep, that's a lie.
Whoa.
Guy Fawkes wore a mask of himself during his assassination attempt on King James.
Repeat that. Welcome, you guys.
Guy Fawkes wore a mask of himself during his assassination attempt on King James.
What is lie?
You answered lie. Yep, that's a lie.
Stretch with me, you guys. Get up.
All new presidents of Venezuela are required to purchase assassination insurance.
Lie.
You seem to think this one's a lie.
Insurance. Come on.
You were right. That's a lie.
I mean, it would make sense, though, huh? Hit me with
Jimmy
questions,
Carter has
you
been
guys.
assassinated twice.
Repeat that.
Jimmy Carter has been assassinated twice.
Lie.
You say lie. You were right. That's a lie.
You would think, huh?
A Swiss political leader was assassinated by a man in a bear costume with an axe.
True. I'm just guessing, you guys.
You say truth. You were right. It's true.
Heck of a way to go.
Abraham
Still
Lincoln
better.
approved the creation of the Secret Service the day he was assassinated.
Repeat that.
Abraham Lincoln approved the creation of the Secret Service the day he was assassinated.
Lie.
You say lie. And you were wrong. It
Really?
was true.
A day late and a dollar short. I
Nazis
guess you'd
attempted
say,
to
huh?
assassinate Winston Churchill with exploding chocolates.
Repeat that.
Nazis attempted to assassinate Winston Churchill with exploding chocolates.
Lie.
You seem to think this one's a lie. But you were wrong.
Whoa.
It's true.
How do you imagine that? Try to kill somebody with
Time for the
exploding
final
chocolates.
tally. You scored 5 points.
Hit me
Pretty
up with
good.
questions, you
Would
guys.
you like to play again?
Sure, until somebody hits me with a question. Who's joined us?
Greetings. Welcome
Chuck's still
to
here.
Lie Swatter, the
How you doing, Fay Man?
voice-activated true or false
How you doing,
trivia
Duck
game.
Man? Hey,
I'm going to share
Princess.
7 bizarre statements. After each, say truth or lie.
Stretch, play
Let's
along
get
with
started.
me, too.
A Rhode Island legislator proposed a $2 tax on sexual intercourse in the 70s.
That's an interesting one. Repeat that.
Yeah, we're going to have to do that again.
Yeah.
Answer truth or lie. A Rhode Island legislator proposed a $2 tax on sexual intercourse in the 70s.
Lie. How
You answered
tax
lie.
Sex?
And you were wrong. It was
Get
true.
out of here. Can you imagine trying to
There is
tax
a tax
sex?
for winning an election in Ireland.
Repeat that.
There is a tax for winning an election in Ireland.
True.
You answered truth. And you were wrong. That one's a lie.
Would've guessed.
Tennessee charged a tax on illegal drugs until 2009.
True.
You answered truth. You were right. It's true.
Makes sense. That's it.
There is no tax to climb Mount Everest, but there is to climb down.
Lie.
You say lie. You were right. That's a lie. Bank robbery earnings are taxed 98% in Spain.
Lie. That's absurd.
I'm having some trouble understanding you. Answer truth or lie. Bank robbery earnings are taxed 98% in Spain.
Lie.
You answered lie. Yep, that's a lie.
How can you have earnings from a bank robbery?
Until recently, German businesses could deduct bribes from their taxes.
Lie.
You seem to think this one's a lie. And you were wrong. It was true.
Really? Deducting
The
bribes.
IRS sends a 1040 to Santa Claus each year.
True. Hit me up with some questions,
say
you guys.
Truth.
Hey, Thomas.
And you were wrong. That one's a lie. Okay, we've done all 7. You scored 3 points.
Not too good
Not
on
the
that
best,
one.
frankly. Would you like to play again?
Sure. You guys play along unless you have a question to hit me with.
Hello.
Yes.
It's time to play Lie Swatter, the unbelievable true or false trivia game. I'm going to share 7 bizarre statements. After each, say truth or lie. Let's get started. Tommy Lee Jones was Harrison Ford's best man at his wedding.
True.
You answered
Just
truth.
guessing.
And you were wrong. That one's a lie.
Oh, well.
Harrison Ford got to the finals in a national Scrabble tournament.
True. Again, just
You seem to
guessing.
think this one's true. But you were wrong. It's a lie. Harrison Ford has a species of spider named after him.
Lie.
You say lie. But you were wrong. It's true.
Indiana Jones, probably.
Sean Connery is only 12 years older than Harrison Ford.
What is true?
You answered truth. You were right. It's true. Harrison Ford's scar came from wrestling with Chewbacca.
Lie.
You say lie. You were right. That's a lie.
Stretch with me, you guys.
Harrison Ford is a direct descendant of Henry Ford.
Lie.
You say lie. You were right. That's a lie. Harrison Ford was a stagehand for the Doors.
Lie. Though it's possible.
You seem to think this one's a lie. And you were wrong. It was true.
Oh, it's cool. I didn't know that.
Brace yourself for your final score. You scored 3 points. And just a reminder, that's out of 7, so could be better. Would you like to play again?
Sure, unless somebody's got a question. Come on, you guys, hit me up with a question.
Hello, it's time to play Lie Swatter, the
Challenge me.
true or false trivia game. I'm going to share 7 bizarre statements. After each, say truth or lie.
Alexa, stop.
Until next time, goodbye.
I want to take a minute to say good morning to everybody and thank you for joining in today. It's going to be a wonderful morning. We're going to be doing some stretching. I've got some weights planned, and we're going to be talking about health. And to me, the main thing about health is keeping a balance. Keeping balanced with your physical activities, what you're putting in your body, your mental activities, your intellectual activities, spiritual. Balance is the key to literally everything. If you're overweight, if you're obese, where I was not too many years ago, simply means you're out of balance. Negative energy balance versus a positive energy balance is going to make the difference in your life. Specifically, if you're someone who, like me, had to lose weight. And 13 years ago, I was 110 pounds heavier than I am now, and at that time, still smoking cigarettes. So I didn't do myself any favors. But one thing that I did learn in the process over the last 13 years, um, everything is a balance. On a daily basis, you have a choice. Literally, you have a choice. Are you going to have a positive energy balance at the end of the day or a negative energy balance at the end of the day? And as a personal trainer and health coach, I'm a certified personal trainer, a certified health coach. My goal is to help people lose weight, quit smoking, get in shape, learn nutrition, and basically get a balance on what's going on in their life. To be healthy, it's a simple formula. 75% of your activity, of your attention should go to your diet. 25% of your time and your activity and your attention should go to your exercise and movement. Too many of us spend our days sitting around being sedentary. It happened to me. I know. I blew up to 250 plus pounds because at the time I'm working in computers. I was in the information technology industry, and I was sitting around all day working on computers and just pretty much eating anything and everything I wanted. Now, don't get me wrong. I still do. I still have my McDonald's on occasion. I still like my fried chicken, my burgers, my fries, my onion rings. I do not deny myself anything. What I do is watch the portion sizes, and I don't eat junk food all the time anymore. For me, the balance has to be on a daily basis, keeping a negative energy balance as opposed to a positive energy balance. And you might go say, Brad, what the hell are you talking about? Look at it this way. 200-pound person needs about 1,900 calories a day just to sustain that weight, just to maintain 200 pounds. So they will consume 1,900 calories, and just their autonomic functions, their heart beating, breathing, all the things that you do automatically, that's going to burn off 1,900 calories for that 200-pound person. For every 3,500 calories that that person consumes, or anybody consumes for that matter, for every 3,500 calories that you consume that you do not burn off, either in your autonomic functions or in some form of exercise, that turns into 1 pound of fat. Easy formula. 3,500 calories go into your body. If you don't do anything to burn it off in some kind of energy, that turns into 1 pound of fat. So if at the end of 1 week, all the food and all the things that you've put in your body means at the end of that week, you have 3,500 additional calories that you did not burn off, then you gained 1 pound of fat. That's how I was able to put on nearly 80 pounds in about 2 years, in 2003 to 2005, 2002 to 2004, into 2005. Putting on the weight is very easy, and it's slow. You don't see it happening, right? Just like as diabetes sneaks up on you, you don't see it happening. You don't have the symptoms with prediabetes that you do with full-blown type 2 diabetes. Now, in 2005, I was 250 plus pounds. I have the thing around here somewhere I like to scare people with. And then in 2010, I was still 205 pounds. Okay. So my weight loss was not rapid. It was fairly slow and steady. And that's what I try to teach people now. As a weight loss specialist, and that's what I do, that is pretty much what I do the most, is help my clients lose weight, gain control of their type 2 diabetes. Right now, and this is a scary number, you guys, there's 330 million Americans, give or take. Out of 330 million Americans, over 200 million Americans are currently either overweight or obese. Where I was obese. In 2005, 252 pounds. My BMI, my body mass index, was 38. Go on go Google body mass index scale. You can look it up and figure out right now by your height and your weight exactly what your body mass is. And that is one of the key numbers that I look at when it comes to someone who approaches me and says, I need to become healthier, I need to do this, do that, whatever. Nobody comes to me in exactly the same place. So there's no cookie cutter solution to losing weight and getting healthy. Every person has to have an individual plan based on where they come to me at, where they're at now, and where they want to be. And for me, the numbers that really count are the ones that you're talking about, hopefully, with your doctor. Your BMI should be with your annual physical. I want to know what your A1C is, what's your blood sugar level, what's your 60-day level of blood sugars, how is your body processing sugars. I want to know what your resting heart rate is. I'd like to know if your blood pressure is high or normal. I want to know how your cholesterol is, your lipids, high, low, triglycerides, all the numbers that are important for you and your doctor. The ones that if your doctor is happy with all of your numbers, then I'm happy as your personal trainer and health coach. That means I have done my job, right? If you are not at the point with your primary care physician where when you get your labs done, your doctor's going, well, this looks good, that looks good, your blood pressure is good, your cholesterol is good, your A1C blood sugars are good, your lipids are fine, your triglycerides are fine, everything looks good. That's where you want to be. That's when you know you're living in balance. Being out of balance simply means that you've got to bring it back to center. If you're eating too much on a daily basis, fine. You don't have to stop eating what you like. You just might need to cut down on your portion sizes. You might need to get off your butt and be a little bit more active. For me, becoming healthy, losing 110 pounds and getting rid of a 30-year cigarette habit, and believe me, that was not easy. At 45 years old, they hit me with type 2 diabetes, and it was not fun. See, if anybody has any questions, I do want to answer them if you have any. That's what I'm here for. Hey, Cookie Monster. Ooh, ooh. Oof, oh, so we got somebody German here. Guten Tag, wie geht's? Seriously, you guys, if you have any questions, it doesn't have to be on personal training or health coaching, anything, literally. You look at my book from 2014, it's on Amazon, Pushing Double Nickels. I've got 80 chapters in that book that cover a whole range of topics. Everything from quitting smoking, losing weight, managing chronic pain, getting control of type 2 diabetes. There's even a chapter I put in there on how sitting is not natural for the human body, and it isn't. Our spine was not built for us to be sitting on a regular basis. That's not who we are. Hunter-gatherers didn't have couches and chairs, and most of our lives as humans, we were hunter-gatherers. It's only been in the last, 10,000 years or so that we've actually become domesticated, if you will. So for humans, being active is going to help you stay healthy. Sitting on a regular basis or sitting all the time, that's not going to help. If you sit on the job, and take it from a guy who worked in the computer industry for 25 years and sat on the job every freaking day, right? I was either sitting on the job in the office working on my computer or driving to a meeting to go see a client to help them work on their computers, or I'm sitting in meetings talking about getting people trained to work on computers, right? Either way, I sat all day long. And then I went home and sat all night long. And in between, I'm just eating whatever I please. I can remember days specifically. I would hit Wendy's, I'd hit McDonald's, I'd get a burger, I'd get a chicken sandwich, I'd get fries, I'd get rings, I'd get a shake. Now, mind you, there's absolutely nothing wrong with those food items once in a while. Or if you are working those calories off, fine. To me, the quality of what you eat is important. But initially, especially if you're overweight or you need to lose weight, the quantity is going to be the key right off the bat. Because let me repeat, becoming healthy, staying healthy, being healthy is 75% your diet and 25% your physical activity, movement. And it is required. You want to be able to continue doing your activities of daily living. I don't care if you're 100 years old. You still should be able to reach for what you want, bend down and get what you want, grab what you want. You need to be able to move. And it doesn't matter how old you are. I don't care if you're 20, 40, 60, 80. At any age, you can start making things better. You can lose weight. You can gain muscle. I helped an 80-year-old man start putting on muscle. Why? Because he wanted to be able to get around better. He was actually using a walker. He doesn't use the walker anymore, I'm proud to say. But the bottom line is, and what I keep on trying to tell everybody is, you can make positive changes. You can get better at any age. I don't care where you are now. If you're like me, I was once obese, BMI of 38, 252 pounds. My BMI now is 22. I'm 142 pounds, and I've been this way since I hit my target goal about 4 or 5 years back. But the point is also, if you are overweight or obese, you didn't get that way overnight. So ignore all these stupid commercials, the diet plans and the surgeries. I've seen people go through bariatric surgery, have their stomach stapled down to a certain size, lost the weight, and then 2 years later, they were right back where they were. You know why? Because they didn't make the lifestyle changes required so that the habits they had, they went right back to. You've got to make the long-term lifestyle changes. You've got to change your habits. Not change necessarily what you eat, all of it, but you have to look at the portion sizes. You guys have any questions, hit me up, because I can talk about this all day long, literally. Let's see. Hey, Marty. You guys are making it too easy on me today. Seriously, if you have any comments, any questions, that's what I'm here for. Remember, people normally pay me $35 an hour as a personal trainer and health coach. So you get advice from me for free. And personally, I like to do this because it's interactive. I get to talk with you guys. I do a lot of public speaking. I'll go talk to health clubs. I'll talk to corporations. I'll talk to anybody that wants to hear about, hey, it's not impossible. If you are in a position now where you're a cigarette smoker and you're heavy, you can get out of it. You can get that monkey off your back and you can lose the weight that you need to without having to sign up for diet plans and surgeries and all these silly things that you see on television. Lose 10 pounds in 30 seconds. It's insane. But of course, they're trying to sign you up to pay them for life. And don't get me wrong, people pay me to help them get healthy, to help them lose weight. And they pay me $35 an hour, and it is well worth it. And you can pay me too. Personaltrainingwithbrad.com. You can go sign up right now. In fact, I'll give you an hour free just for if you fan me on the page and mention it. But my goal is when I take on a client who has goals, we sit down first and figure out where they're at. Okay? First, this is where you're at. And we figure out this is where you want to be. These are the goals that we set. And then we put together a plan, a healthy living plan, I call it, to get them from this point, overweight, heavy smoker, obese, whatever, wherever they're at now, to where they want to be, where their doctor says, these are the numbers you need to hit. Okay? So weight isn't as important to me as your body mass index, your BMI. And any personal trainer will tell you that. Any health coach will tell you that. Your BMI is going to tell me more about how healthy you are physically than just your weight. I want to know if your blood pressure is good. Are you taking blood pressure medications? How's your cholesterol? What are your blood sugars? When's the last time you had your A1C checked? Now remember, 84 million Americans are pre-diabetic. Out of 330 million Americans, 84 million of us are pre-diabetic. That means that they're right on the line of becoming a full-blown type 2 diabetic like me. That's what prompted my changes. When my doctor in 2005, after the weird symptoms I was having, said to me, hey, Brad, you need to make some changes, or you can start picking toes and fingers that you don't like because they're going to cut them off. And diabetic neuropathy is nothing to play around with. That's when the nerves begin dying because there's so much sugar that isn't being processed in the body. It is literally killing you off at the extremities. One indication that you may be suffering or beginning to suffer neuropathy, especially in your feet, loss of hair on your toes. So if you have hair on your toes normally and you're getting heavy, you're getting overweight, you're finding that you're drinking a lot, your excessive thirst is a major symptom, right? Eye changes, changes in your vision is another symptom. But if you have hair on your toes and that hair on your toes starts coming off, it's a good indication you're starting to lose circulation. So key factors to keep an eye on. But remember also, and this is the really good part, if you're pre-diabetic, in other words, you're not one of the 30 million of us, out of 330 million Americans, little less than 10%, 30 million of us have already been diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. I take 2 kinds of medication for my diabetes, besides what I do with my diet and exercise. But 30 million Americans have already been diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. 10 million are not being treated. Think about that. Let me repeat that. 10 million out of the 30 million, 1/3 who have type 2 diabetes. They know they have type 2 diabetes. They've been diagnosed. They're not being treated for it. I can't even imagine that, to be honest with you. As soon as my doctor told me that I had diabetes, and it explained all of the weird symptoms that I was having in Q1 and Q2 2005. Soon as my doctor said, you need to make some changes, I was on board with that right away. I like all of my toes. I like all of my fingers. I like my eyesight, and in general, I like living. Now, overall, I think it's a good thing to do. Better than the alternative, right? So, if you are in a position where I was, you're overweight, you might even be obese, I don't care if you're 20, 40, 50, 80, you can make the changes. You don't have to sign up for diet plans and diet programs and go through surgery. It's just a matter of working out what kind of plan is going to work for you to get you where you are here and get you where you want to be here. And it's not going to happen overnight, I promise you. You didn't get heavy overnight. You didn't gain weight overnight. You're not going to lose it and get healthy overnight. I think somebody's got a question for me here, so I want to be interactive as possible, you guys. Can you play that video and tell me what you feel is 1 minute? I'm not sure what video you're talking about, Chums. Well, at the moment, I don't have time to watch a video, but I can watch it for you later and give you some feedback. In the meantime, I'm trying to help some folks out here get a little bit healthier, lose some weight. If they have lower back pain, I want to help with that as well. Also, and this is really important, thank you, Chumso, I do appreciate that. But yeah, I will look at that later. In fact, if you message me, pick any one of my social links, message me the YouTube video you want me to look at, and I'll give you some feedback on it. But I want to get back to talking about being balanced and being healthy. And one of the things that I had to do just to start becoming healthy was to get rid of the cigarettes. 45 million Americans still smoke cigarettes. In fact, and this really bugs me, 1,700 teenagers per day are starting. Well, I was 13, 14 years old when I had my first cigarette. Peer pressure, standard, right? It was a cool. I can specifically remember, I can picture my neighbor's face who stole a pack of Cools from his dad, and we went out and smoked them. By 15 years old, I was a pack-a-day smoker full-time. And even at 17, when my father signed me into boot camp and I went to MCRD San Diego, Marines, they wouldn't let us smoke for 2 months. 8 weeks into our training, we couldn't touch a cigarette. And I'm surprised they even let us touch a cigarette at the 8-week mark. If I had been smart at that time and I had realized it, I had already gotten rid of them. It only takes about 2 weeks to get the nicotine out of your system to really get the withdrawals gone. It takes about 2 weeks. After that, it's more psychological than anything else because the physical withdrawals take about 2 weeks. I used the gum, and it was, the new one was orange flavored at the time, so that's what I used. And then I switched off of the nicotine gum over to regular gum after a couple of weeks. So by then, I had all the nicotine out of me, period, from the cigarettes. And after I got rid of the nicotine gum, right, then all of the nicotine was out of me 2 weeks later. Zero nicotine in me, no cigarette. My last cigarette was July 15th, 2005. And I can guarantee you, I remember it. When you do something from age 15 to age 46, it's not something that's just going to leave you automatically. So, and for years after, I could still remember waking up thinking coffee and a cigarette, right? For years. Now the smell, just the smell, turns my stomach. That's probably because I still can't believe that I did that for 31 years. And the smell gets in everything, your hair, your clothes, your car, your house. I mean, and I still can't believe I did it. But the bottom line is, if I can quit after 31 years, about a pack a day, if I can do it on the first try, and I haven't had one since, if I can do it, other people can do it. Anybody can do it. I help people do it. In fact, this year, just like last year and the year before, my community give back is I'm helping people quit smoking for free. So if you're one of those 45 million Americans out there who smokes and you're ready to get rid of the cigarettes, and that's something you got to be ready here and here. I can't, the best personal trainer on the planet isn't going to motivate you into quitting smoking. I can bug you all day long. I can Skype with you till I'm blue and talk to you about the benefits of quitting smoking. But until you're actually ready to quit the cigarettes, it's not going to happen, right? But if you are, like I say, one of the 45 million Americans who still smoke cigarettes, there's hope. You can get rid of them. Are you ready to get that monkey off your back? I'll put together a 90-day plan with you that by the end of that 90 days, you will have no more nicotine in you. You will be a former smoker. From there, you can really start getting the rest of your health in order. To me, I don't care how healthy or unhealthy you are, physically, weight, diabetes, all of the issues that we face. None of them are you going to start getting straight until you get rid of the cigarettes. I mean, you are literally, you cannot become healthy while you're poisoning yourself, okay? And take it from someone who knows. If I smoked for 31 years, I think I have a pretty good indication what I'm talking about, especially since I had the last one 13 years ago, almost. And yeah, I can still remember what it was like, but it seems like an entirely different life. However, being heavy, that I still remember quite well. And I know darn well, if I let myself go, if I did not keep an eye on staying balanced, and remember again, I'll repeat it, and I'll repeat this all day long, staying healthy is a balance between 75% of what you eat, what goes into your body, and 25% of what you do with your body, exercise. Being sedentary, sitting around all day long, is not going to do you any good, even if you're watching your diet. Even if the calories that you're putting in are just barely maintaining your body weight, over time, if you're putting on 3,500 calories extra per week, extra per month, it doesn't matter. 3,500 calories, it doesn't matter how long it takes you to put that 3,500 extra calories on, that turns into 1 pound of fat. It's a very simple formula. At the same time, for every 3,500 calories that you burn, that takes off a pound of fat. When I'm working with a client who wants to lose weight, and they say, Brad, I want to lose weight fast. I go, no, you're not going to lose weight fast. You're going to lose weight slowly and long term and permanently, and you're not going to yo-yo. To me, I am successful if my client gets to the weight they want to get to, they hit their goal, and they no longer need me. They don't have to pay me $35 an hour to get on their butts and be healthy. Because what I do as a personal trainer, and more specifically as a health coach, and that's the key, the health coach certification for me was what I really wanted, because the personal trainer has a very limited scope of practice. The health coach is like a personal trainer on steroids times 10, because I cover everything. Everything from your diet, your nutrition, your mental, your spiritual, everything that keeps you healthy as a person. The entire person, not just building muscle or like I say, the personal trainer certification was prerequisite for me to become an A certified health coach. So for me, I am able to help people a whole lot more than if I was just a certified personal trainer. So most people aren't aware this is still a fairly new certification, a certified health coach. But as soon as I saw the description of what it was, I go, hey, that's what I do now. Because as I was losing weight and as I was getting in shape, long before I started training to become a personal trainer, and that was at 56, but even as I was losing weight and starting to get in shape, I was sharing what I was doing with friends, family, anybody who wanted to know, because people saw the difference. And there are people who haven't seen me since I've lost weight. And when I run into them now, and every now and then I do, I've been in Southern California now for well over 30 years, so I know a lot of people in a lot of industries. And they run into me now and they don't recognize me. They don't recognize me. So keeping a balance, that's what's going to keep you healthy. Negative energy balance versus positive energy balance. Anybody have any questions? Come on, you guys. Challenge me. Hit me up here. Hello, Samira. How you doing? DGM89. Come on, you guys. Hit me up with a question. Anything. What do you want to know? What do you want to learn? Tell you one thing that I did cover in my book that I really believe is something that everybody should keep an eye on, and that is being healthy in and of itself includes keeping a positive mental attitude. Every single day when you wake up, you have the choice. Am I going to let today's things that are bothering me make it a bad day? Am I going to make it a good day? You literally have the choice when you wake up each morning to decide if the glass is half full or the glass is half empty. Now, we all wake up with issues. I wake up every day with back pain. I have chronic back pain. I'll have it the rest of my life. I have to live on pain medications, and I use both OTC, over-the-counter medications, prescribed medications, and yes, California's finest. I fully support it. Anything is better than taking more pain medication than you need. For me, taking the minimum amount of medication I need and still be able to move and get things done and be a positive influence, that's the key to me. If I have to take medications that are constantly going to make me go to sleep or put me down, to me, it's not worth it. I would rather live with the pain than knock myself out, personally. I can't say I've got high pain threshold, but after you live with back pain for a certain amount of time, and remember, 100 million Americans suffer some form of back pain. That's pretty much 1/3. So of the people that are watching right now, some of you have back pain. I can guarantee you one of the best ways that you can help control your back pain, especially if you have osteoarthritis like I do. Let me give you my pain puzzle, just so you understand, what I have to deal with. I have osteoarthritis in my bones, which is giving me bone spurs, osteopenia. For those of you who know the spine, I have them L1, my lumbar 1, down through C5, which is my coccyx 5. In other words, I got these nice little bone spurs that go all the way down my spine from my lumbar on down. I also suffer lordosis, which is the curvature of the spine forwards towards the stomach. In a horse, it's called swayback. You see the old nag with a swayback. In human beings, it's called lordosis. The other two issues that the human spine are prone to, the major ones, kyphosis, which is your hunchback, and scoliosis, which curves the spine. Not just laterally, it can also turn the spine at the same time. I have two of those three. I have lordosis, I have scoliosis. Both, fortunately, are mild, and the lordosis was exacerbated, if not caused, as far as I'm concerned, by decades of me sitting on the freaking job and gaining weight. Because if you're sitting all the time, then you're putting a lot of pressure on your lumbar area, a lot of pressure on your hips. In fact, the problems that we deal with on a daily basis with regards to pain have a lot to do with the fact that we're inactive. We have become a very sedentary society. Everybody tends to spend most of their time sitting around these days. Unfortunately, that's exactly the opposite of what you have to do if you want to be healthy. Uh, Sitting is okay if you're not doing it for more than 30, 60 minutes at a time. If you sit on the job for a living, and I tell this to my corporate clients all the time, I'll go into, offices lunchtime to do a talk or just to stretch their office, and I'll tell them this afternoon and every day from here on out, every 30 to 60 minutes, preferably every 30 minutes, you're getting up and stretching. I want you walking at your break times. Go outside and take a walk. Lunchtime, go take a walk. I don't care what you have to do to be active. Find what you like. For me, I knew for my cardio what I was going to do and what I have continued to do for 13 years and do 6 days a week, 4 miles a day, 24, 25 miles a week. I power walk, or what's known now as Zen walking. And I use specific, round bottom shoes to really put extra effort into my core. But for me, it's just a matter of finding what I like to do. Same thing goes for you. You could be a walker, you could be a jogger, you could be a runner, you could like to play tennis, you could like to swim. I don't care what activity is you like to do. I have a friend who works with hula hoops and is a professional hooper. Anything that gets you moving is fine by me, as long as it gets you up and doing something. Check, see if you guys have any questions or comments. I am here to answer with you. Whoever fans me, I'll fan you back. Well, you go ahead and fan me, I'll fan you back. Anybody who hasn't fanned me yet, I do appreciate it if you would. And again, if you're a cigarette smoker, you want to quit, I help you free. Just hit me up on any of my social media links in the upper right-hand corner there. You can email me direct, pushingdoublenickels@yahoo.com. Again, that's pushingdoublenickels@yahoo.com. I had a poster around here somewhere. Not going to worry about it. And personaltrainingwithbrad.com. If you want to lose weight, you want to get in shape, you want to hire me as your personal trainer, I am taking clients pretty much globally, because most of my clients I work with on Skype. Take it from a guy who knows. When you're heavy, when you're overweight, especially when you're obese, like I used to be, you're not in the mood to be walking into a health club and have some buff millennial come running up. Hi, can I help you? You're not in the mood when you're heavy to walk in and go, yeah, I need to lose weight. That is just not something that anybody likes to do, and I understand because I've been there. So my heaviest clients, they really appreciate the fact that, one, we can Skype and I can work with them so that they don't have to even leave their house, to work with me. Two, as a ACE certified personal trainer and ACE certified health coach, we are the only body that is regulated by HIPAA, just like your doctors and nurses. So that means that any information that I share, that you share with me, or any information that your physician and I share, because I do work with people's doctors. My goal is to help them to get to their healthy numbers. So any information that is shared with me, is strictly confidential, strictly private. So you never have to worry about anything you ever discuss with me being discussed with anyone else without your prior permission. So that's one of the advantages of working with an ACE certified professional. Even if you don't work with me as an ACE certified personal trainer, an ACE certified health coach, if you are ever going to work with someone who is certified as a personal trainer or health coach, I recommend the ACE certification simply because it is the most comprehensive. American Council on Exercise. So, questions, you guys. Hit me up with some questions, because eventually here I'm going to start working with some weights. I'm going to start doing a little bit more stretching, and we will get back to playing lie swatter, because I've sat here and chatted at you forever, and I'm still waiting for somebody to hit me up with a question or a challenge or a comment or something that's going to make me sit here and do something besides rant at you. Because when it comes to being healthy and getting healthy, I can talk about this all day long. Why? Because that's what I do. Besides writing books and taking care of animals, I like to help people get healthy. That's why I'm helping people quit smoking free. If you can't get your health in order, you still smoke cigarettes. Here, somebody who'll vouch for me on this. Now, anyway, she tried to sneak away. This is Zoe. Zoe is my Chiweenie. She's about 12 years old now. I do animal rescue, small dog rescue mostly. And the ones that I have now, the 3 that I have now, are all special needs. Zoe came to me in 2007. Actually, I went and got her at the pound. And she has separation anxiety. She suffers panic attacks. Anything that makes a loud noise, fireworks, car bangs, anything. Suffers anxiety attacks, panic attacks. Huh. And it's just about the sweetest little creature you would ever want to know. Huh. More sweetness in this little girl than there are in 10 human beings. Nothing personal human beings. But I really do have a predilection to animals. There's one thing I know for sure. An animal's never going to let you down. Unconditional love. And that leads me to my other topic that I like to rant about a lot. Pet parents, taking care of animals. Do you realize in this country that 10 million cats and dogs were euthanized in 2017? More than 10 million? Just in American shelters? That's on top of the millions of dogs that are out on the streets and the millions more that are left abandoned and chained up in backyards. We as humans have done a very poor job taking care of our domestic dogs and domestic cats. In the United States, we still have kill shelters that use gas. That's horrible. That is just horrible. I mean, that's Nazi type stuff. So if you were ever considering on doing anything good, especially for an animal, a dog or a cat, adopting a dog or a cat from a kill shelter is probably one of the best things you can do for your karma. Seriously, I will not be happy until all the kill shelters are emptied and all the animals that could possibly find a good home find a good home. There's just no excuse. To me, the numbers that are happening right now with dogs and cats being euthanized in this country, that's a black eye on every one of us. Just for those, just not knowing about it, just not understanding the problem. We need to educate everybody on this. I'll get off my soapbox on that one. Anyhow, we're going to go back to playing Lie Swatter, and I'm going to get some weights done for you guys. You can join me doing some weights. I'm going to do a bit more stretching. If anybody has any questions, hit me up, you guys. After all, the forum, the topic today is Ask Questions. So if you want to have any questions or if you have any comments on just about anything, just because I'm a personal trainer and health coach doesn't mean that I don't have a lot of knowledge on many other topics. And for those of you who have read my book, Pushing Double Nickels, it's on Amazon. You run the gamut. Anything from particle physics, politics, you name it. Planetary issues, take your pick. I'll talk about any topic you want to talk about, literally. My favorite topic is health, because that's what I do, and animals, because that's what I do. In the meantime, I'm going to go back to putting Lie Swatter on. If you guys haven't played this game, it's awesome. I have Amazon Echo, Alexa. Alexa, say hello.
Hi there.
So what I'll do is I'll get Lie Swatter going again, and then I'm going to be doing some weights. You guys can join me in the weights if you want. First, I'll do a little bit of stretching. In the meantime, I will keep an eye out for any questions you guys have or any comments, or if you just want to say hi, I'll say hi back. Anybody else joined us recently? Let's see. 13 Ed B. Hi, 13 Ed B. Hello, Andy. Shades of. Okay. Hello, Shades of DP. Good to see you. All right, you guys, you got any questions, hit me up. Otherwise, we're going to get Lie Swatter going again here. It's a fun little game that everybody can play along with. And I'm going to get some weights going. So it's my day for weights, and then I got 4 miles to do once I'm done talking at you guys. So remember, get off your butts, right? Sitting down all the time is not a way to be healthy. If you're on the job and you sit on the job, get up every 30 minutes and stretch. Your lower back is really going to appreciate you for it. If you're feeding your face more calories, than you need to, and you're gaining the weight, then you already know you're doing that. You don't need a personal trainer, health coach like me to yell at you. But if you want me to, hey, hire me. I will guarantee you that by the end of at least 90 days, we will accomplish something positive. At least once a week. Skype with me. Personaltrainingwithbrad.com. Again, personaltrainingwithbrad.com. Go sign up. If you put a note in there that I fanned you on YouNow, you'll get an hour for free. And yeah, if you guys haven't fanned me yet, I would appreciate it. And hit me up with a few likes. In fact, I want to show you guys something cool that I love to work with. This is old school. This is really old school. But it's very effective. And when I travel, and I travel not a lot, but enough, I can't exactly bring my 35-pound kettlebell with me. It doesn't fit well in my luggage. But at the same time, if I'm going somewhere that doesn't have a weight room or doesn't have anywhere where I can do resistance training, right, I like to bring something in my luggage that's going to fit in my luggage and still allow me to do what I need to do effectively. Now, they have bands, those rubber bands, but if you want to go old school, this is old school. For those of you who aren't familiar with this is an old-fashioned 3-spring chest puller. Got 2 handles on the end, wooden handles on the end, 3 springs in the middle, and these are regular metal springs. And this allows me to pretty much take a gym with me anywhere I go. If I'm trying to get some weightlifting done, if I'm trying to do some curls, I can do curls with this. I can bring it across and stretch it out like this. I can work it behind my back. Thusly. So this pretty much allows me to take some exercise equipment with me when I'm going on a trip. So I don't have to carry my weights with me. Especially if I'm going somewhere that, if I'm not staying in a hotel that has a weight room or a gym room, if I'm going camping or anywhere that's, doesn't have what I need to do resistance training. This is very handy, very effective. If you guys have any questions on that chest puller, let me know, because you can get them almost anywhere. No, you guys are real easy on me. You guys are being real easy on me today. So if you have a question, go ahead and put it on screen, and I'll answer it. If you just want to make a comment, that's awesome. In the meantime, we're going to go ahead and play lice water, and I'm going to go ahead and get my weights done, and I'll keep an eye out. If you guys have any questions, please hit me up. In the meantime, let's play lice water. Alexa, play lice water.
Hello, it's time to play Lice Water.
Play along, you guys.
Unbelievable true or false trivia game. I'm going to share 7 bizarre statements. After each, say truth or lie. Let's begin. Southampton Airport has chewing gum recycling bins.
What is true? 25-pounders.
You say truth. Yes, it's true. Bubblegum is pink because that was the only color dye the inventor had at the time.
True.
You seem to think this one's true. You were right. It's true. There's a restaurant in Brooklyn that only sells gourmet gum.
False.
You say false. You were right. That's a lie. Vikings chewed fruit-flavored whale fat to appear intimidating.
False. I'm doing.
Sounds like you think this one is false. Yep, that's a lie. There was briefly a Bud Light-flavored alcoholic bubblegum.
True. No.
You say truth.
No.
And you were wrong. That one's a lie.
Can you imagine that?
Chewing too much sugar-free gum can result in severe diarrhea.
True. Xylitol.
I'm having some trouble understanding you. Answer truth or lie. Chewing too much sugar-free gum can result in severe diarrhea.
True.
You seem to think this one's true. Yes, it's true. Flavor Flav endorsed a flavorless gum.
False.
You think it's false. Yep, that's a lie. Let's hear your final score. You scored 6 points. So close to perfection. Would you like to play again?
Sure. Come on, you guys, hit me up with questions.
Greetings. Welcome to Lie Swatter, the voice-activated true or false trivia game. I'm going to share 7 bizarre statements. After each, say truth or lie. Let's get started. Barack Obama's presidential portrait is winking.
Lie.
You seem to think this one's a lie. You were right. That's a lie. Barack Obama had a pet ape as a child.
Lie.
You answered lie. And you were wrong. It was true.
Get out of here. Whoa.
Barack Obama and Sarah Palin are 10th cousins.
Lie.
You say lie. And you were wrong. It was true.
Get out of here. I'd have never guessed that.
Barack Obama is a 2-time Grammy winner.
True.
You say truth. Yes, it's true. Barack Obama keeps his Nobel Peace Prize in the war room.
What is false?
You answered lie. Yep, that's a lie. Barack Obama was roommates with Tucker Carlson in college.
Lie.
You say lie. You were right. That's a lie.
Love my kettle.
Barack Obama DVRs every episode of The Real Housewives of New Jersey.
Lie.
You seem to think this one's a lie. You were right. That's a lie.
Hit me up with any questions, you guys.
Okay, time to hear how you did. You scored 5 points.
5 out of
That's better
7.
than a lot of people do, probably. Would you like to play again?
Sure.
Hi, welcome to Lie Swatter, the true or false trivia game from Jackbox Games. I'm going to share 7 statements. After each, say truth or lie. Let's get started. Mozart married a woman 40 years older than him.
True.
You answered truth. And you were wrong. That one's a lie.
That was a guess.
Mozart is on a priority list of people to be cloned by the European Union.
What is true? That'd be great.
You seem to think this one's true. But you were wrong. It's a lie.
Well, I like the idea.
Mozart would lick the piano keys before playing them.
Lie. That's
You
insane.
answered lie.
That's insane.
You were right. That's a lie. Mozart was buried in an unmarked grave.
True.
You seem to think this one's true. You were right. It's true.
Stretching
Mozart
between
wrote a
things
song
is always
called
good.
Lick Me in the Arse.
Repeat that.
Mozart wrote a song called Lick Me in the Arse.
Lie.
You seem to think this one's a lie. And you were wrong. It was true.
Whoa. Lick me in the arse.
Mozart wrote his first sonata before he was potty trained.
Lie.
You say
young,
lie.
Not that young.
You were right. That's a lie. Mozart gave his penis the nickname the Magic Flute.
Repeat that.
Mozart gave his penis the nickname the Magic Flute.
True. I hope so.
Yeah, we're going to have to do that again.
All right.
Answer truth or lie. Mozart gave his penis the nickname the Magic Flute.
True.
You say truth. And you were wrong. That one's a lie.
I wanted that one so bad.
All right, final score time. You
That would've
scored
been great.
3 points. Not the best, frankly. Would you like to play again?
Sure. Since nobody has any challenging questions, come on, you guys, hit me up.
Well, hello there. It's time to
People
play
pay me
Lie
$35
Swatter,
an
the
hour
crazy
for-
true or false trivia game.
Hit
I'm
me
going
up
to
get it
share
free.
7 bizarre statements. After each, say truth or lie. Let's get started.
Let's.
A scalp fork is a medical fork used in surgeries.
True.
You seem to think this one's true. But you were wrong. It's a lie.
Huh, didn't it?
General Mills created a cereal meant to be eaten with a fork.
Lie.
You seem to think this one's a lie. Yep, that's a lie. Forks were banned by the Catholic Church.
Lie.
You answered lie. And you were wrong. It was true.
Really? That's strange.
A Nelson fork, a half-knife, half-fork, was invented by a one-armed man.
Lie.
You say lie. And you were wrong. It was true.
That's weird.
The individual tips of a fork are called jerrys.
No. Wrong. Lie.
You answered lie.
Tines.
You were right. That's a lie.
Tricep curls.
Salad forks are generally worse at picking up salad than regular forks.
Lie.
You seem to think this one's a lie. Yep, that's a lie. Alexander the Great had a fork made from Julius Caesar's rib.
Lie. That's disgusting.
You say lie. You were right. That's a lie. Brace yourself for your final score. You scored 4 points. Not bad. Not bad at all. Would you like to play again?
Sure. Play along, you guys.
Hi, welcome to Lie Swatter, the true or false trivia game from Jackbox Games. I'm going to share 7 statements. After each, say truth or lie. Let's begin. A mother kangaroo knows its Joey is hungry when it makes a whoa sound.
Lie.
You seem to think this one's a lie. You were right. That's a lie.
They don't make any sound that I know of.
Sand tiger shark babies eat each other in the womb.
True.
You seem to think this one's true.
That's a fact.
You were right. It's true. Alligator babies communicate through their eggshells.
True.
You seem to think this one's true. You were right. It's true. Like Barbara Walters, baby parrots can't pronounce R sounds.
True.
You say truth. And you were wrong. That one's a lie.
Wow.
Baby polar bears are born with brown fur.
True.
You answered truth. But you were wrong. It's a lie.
Ha!
Leatherneck turtle babies use eggshells like surfboards to learn to swim.
Lie.
You say lie. You were right. That's a lie. Baby giraffes are born with retractable necks.
Lie.
You answered lie.
That's absurd.
Yep, that's a lie. All right, final score time. You scored 5 points.
Questions, you
That's
guys.
better
Hit me
than a
up.
lot of
Challenge
people do.
me.
Probably. Would you like to play again?
Sure. Hey, Steve. How's it going? Hey, Richie. Hey, Richie Rich. I love that cartoon when I was a kid. I always had the Richie Rich
Hello.
cartoons.
It's time to play Lie Swatter, the unbelievable true or false
Guys, go
trivia
ahead and like
game.
me if you haven't. Fan
I'm
me.
going to share
Appreciate
7
it.
impossible-seeming statements. After each, say truth or lie.
I love it.
Let's get started. Emperor Nero appointed a
Hey,
duck
Steve.
to serve as a Roman general in 66 AD.
Repeat that.
Emperor Nero appointed a duck to serve as a Roman general in 66 AD.
Lie.
You say lie. You were right. That's a lie.
Silly.
A police dog served 4 consecutive terms as deputy sheriff of Toronto.
True. Sounds about right for Toronto.
You answered truth. And you were wrong.
Wow.
That one's a lie.
That was a nice topic.
Bill Clinton appointed his cat Socks the honorary secretary of napping.
True. Sounds right.
You answered truth. But you were wrong. It's a lie.
I liked it.
A pet parrot once served the rest of a deceased Florida congressman's term.
Lie.
You seem to think this one's a lie. Yep, that's a lie. A cat was elected mayor of an Alaskan town in 1997.
What is true?
You seem to think this one's true. You were right. It's true.
Love it.
A circus bear came in third place as a write-in in the 2012 Russian presidential election.
True.
You say truth. But you were wrong. It's a lie.
I liked it anyway. Hit me up with
3
questions,
generations of beer-drinking goats have been mayor of a Texas border town.
Repeat that.
3 generations of beer-drinking goats have been mayor of a Texas border town.
True.
You answered truth. You were right. It's true. Time for the final tally. You scored 4 points. Good enough if you ask me. Would you like to play again?
Sure, unless somebody's got a question. Come on, guys.
Well,
hit
hello
me up.
there. It's time
Making
to
things
play
too easy
Lie
on me.
Swatter, the crazy true or false trivia game. I'm going to share 7 bizarre statements. After each, say truth
Hey, guys,
or
do me a
lie.
favor. Capture a couple
Let's
moments
begin.
on here, would you? I don't have
The
anything
American
on my
Civil
wall yet.
War's first casualty was during a 100-gun salute.
Repeat that.
The American Civil War's first casualty was during a 100-gun salute.
Lie.
You say lie. But you were wrong. It's true.
Wow. Hey, capture me.
The
doing my
Persian
chest
Wars
bump.
were called off after every ranking officer was killed.
Repeat that.
The Persian Wars were called off after every ranking officer was killed.
Lie.
You say lie. Yep, that's a lie. The first casualty in the Vietnam War was a time traveler who came to stop it.
Lie.
You seem to think this one's a lie.
Where did I come up with this?
You were right. That's a lie.
You think?
A 335-year war between the Netherlands and the Scilly Islands produced no casualties.
Lie.
You seem to think this one's a lie. And you were wrong. It was true.
That's silly.
A bearded soldier was twice as likely to die in Napoleon's army.
Lie. I'm just guessing.
You say lie. You were right. That's a lie. 1 billion people died in the Spanish-American War.
Lie.
You say lie. You were right. That's a lie. Over 50,000 rose gardens were destroyed during the War of the Roses.
Lie.
You answered lie. Yep, that's a lie. Let's hear your final score. You scored 5 points. Completely respectable showing. Would you like to play again?
Sure, hit me up. Since nobody's challenging
Well, hello
me with any
there.
questions
It's
today,
time to
come on,
play
guys.
Lie Swatter, the
If you haven't banned
crazy
me
true
yet,
or
I'd
false
appreciate
trivia game. I'm going to share 7 impossible-seeming statements. After each, say truth or lie. Let's begin.
Let's.
One of the world's largest telescopes is named the Very Large Telescope.
True. I think it's called the Very Large Array.
You seem to think this one's true. You were right. It's true.
Yeah, the VLA, the Very Large Array. Arecibo, I think.
Because of their phallic nature, Puritans forbade women from handling telescopes.
Lie.
You
That's
seem to think
ridiculous.
this one's a lie. Yep, that's a lie. Galileo invented the telescope while in jail to look into a nearby convent.
Lie.
You answered lie. Yep, that's a lie. The Hubble telescope is lubricated by whale oil.
Lie.
You seem to think this one's a lie. But you were wrong. It's
Really?
true.
Really? That's disgusting.
The telescope was invented by Arturo Telescopi in 1546.
Lie.
You answered lie.
Silliness.
You were right. That's a lie. Nikola Tesla launched a telescope into the stratosphere using static electricity.
Lie.
You say lie. You were right. That's a lie. Two students were arrested for converting Stanford's observatory telescope into a bong.
Repeat that.
Two students were arrested for converting Stanford's observatory telescope into a bong.
Lie. Oh, it's a great idea.
You say lie. Yep, that's a lie.
Biggest bong ever, if so.
Brace yourself for your final score. You scored 6 points. Only one wrong. Would you like to play again?
Sure. Unless somebody has a question for me. Come on, Steve. Hit me with a question.
Welcome to Lie Swatter, the voice-activated true or false trivia game. I'm going to share 7 statements. After each, say truth or lie.
If you guys haven't
Let's
banned
begin.
me yet, I'd appreciate it.
Charles Darwin called the human penis an evolutionary defect.
What is true?
You answered truth. But you were wrong. It's a lie.
Sound like something Darwin would say.
Charles Darwin quit med school because he couldn't stand the sight of blood.
Lie.
You seem to think this one's a lie. And you were wrong.
Really?
It was true. Charles Darwin studied to become a priest.
True.
You say truth. Yes, it's true.
How about that? Hey, Pan.
Darwin's Origin of Species was released in Iowa under the title A Pack of Lies.
Lie.
You seem to think this one's a lie. You were right. That's a lie. Charles Darwin began studying evolution to prove the existence of ghosts.
Lie.
You say lie. You were right. That's a lie. Charles Darwin ate owls.
Lie.
You seem to think this one's a lie. But you were wrong.
Really?
It's true.
That's gross. Who eats
A
owls?
tropical fish named after Darwin has 2 little feet.
What is true?
You answered truth. But you were wrong. It's a lie.
I liked it.
All right, final score time. You scored 3 points. Not the best, frankly. Would you like to play again?
Sure.
Hello, it's time to play Lie Swatter, the unbelievable true or false trivia game. I'm going to share 7 statements. After each, say truth or lie. Let's get started.
Let's.
Ancient Egyptian butchers wore high heels to keep their feet out of animal guts.
True. Sounds right.
You answered truth. Yes, it's true.
Makes sense.
In 2010, there were over 20 high heel stabbings reported in London.
Lie.
You seem to think this one's a lie. Yep, that's a lie. Ben Franklin believed wearing high heels improved blood circulation to the brain.
Lie.
You lie.
Guess.
Yep, that's a lie.
Still.
Doris Day wore the tallest high heels ever made for the movie Head in the Clouds.
Lie.
You seem to think this one's a lie. Yep, that's a lie. King Louis XIV decreed that only royalty could wear red heels.
True.
You say truth. Yes, it's true. High heels were invented by a man with no legs.
Repeat that.
High heels were invented by a man with no legs.
Lie.
You seem to think this one's a lie. Yep, that's a lie.
That's too silly.
High heels are illegal in Mobile, Alabama.
Hey, Robert. Elisha.
I'm having some trouble understanding you. Answer truth or lie. High heels are illegal in Mobile, Alabama.
Lie.
You say lie.
A lot of things are strange.
You were right. That's a lie.
But that ain't one of them.
Time for the final tally. You scored 7 points.
Hey.
You really cleaned up during the perfect game.
Nailed
Would
it.
you like to play again?
Absolutely. Unless somebody has a question. If you guys haven't fanned me yet, I'd appreciate it.
Welcome
Get up and
to
stretch
Lie
with me.
Swatter, the true or false trivia game from Jackbox Games. I'm going to share 7 impossible-seeming statements. After each, say truth or lie. Let's get started. In the full-length rhyme, Humpty Dumpty's shell slices open the eye of a child.
True.
You seem to think this one's true. And you were wrong. That one's a lie. In the original novel, Pinocchio kills the talking cricket with a wooden hammer.
Lie. Can't kill Jiminy
You answered lie. But you were wrong.
Really?
It's true.
That's horrible. Jiminy Cricket.
In the original Beauty and the Beast eats Beauty's father.
True. Sounds good, huh?
Sorry, I'm not sure what you said. Answer truth or lie. In the original Beauty and the Beast eats Beauty's father.
True. True.
In the original Beauty and the Beast eats Beauty's father.
True.
You answered truth. And you were wrong. That one's a lie.
I like that one anyway.
The Queen in the Brothers Grimm's Snow White is executed by making her dance to death.
Sounds good. How about yes? True.
You say truth. You were right. It's true.
Let's open the hips, you guys.
Alice in Wonderland is a parable about prostitution.
Repeat that.
Alice in Wonderland is a parable about prostitution.
Lie.
You seem to think this one's a lie. You were right. That's a lie. The big bad wolf wears the grandmother's skin in the original story.
True.
You say truth. But you were wrong. It's a lie.
Silence to the Lambs. I was thinking of it. Who else?
Originally, Rapunzel's neck snaps when the prince climbs her hair.
Lie. Let's hope.
You say lie. Yep, that's a lie.
Whew. That wouldn't have been a very happy ending.
All right, final score time. You scored 3 points.
Not too
That
good.
one kind of got away from you. Would you like to play again?
Absolutely.
Well, hello there. It's time to play Lie Swatter, the crazy true or false trivia game. I'm going to share 7 impossible-seeming statements. After each, say truth or lie.
Wrist rolls.
Let's get started. The Cat in the Hat was banned in Sweden for promoting anarchy.
Lie.
You seem to think this one's a lie.
Wax on, wax off.
Yep, that's a lie.
Back out.
Green Eggs and Ham was written using only 9 words.
Lie.
You say lie. You were right. That's a lie.
Elbows.
A Geisel illustration inspired the U.S.'s submarine periscope design.
Lie.
You answered lie. Yep, that's a lie.
In.
Theodore Geisel also wrote books under the names Rosetta Stone and Theo Lessig.
Lie.
You seem to think this one's a lie. But you were wrong. It's true.
That's weird. Shoulder rolls.
Theodore Geisel wrote Yertle the Turtle to protest the moon landing.
Lie.
You answered lie. Yep, that's a lie. Geisel wrote contraceptive into a book just to see if editors would notice.
True.
You answered truth. Yes, it's true.
Something he would do. Dr. Seuss.
Theodore Geisel had no real children, but did brag about imaginary ones.
True.
You answered truth.
Just a guess. You guys guess along.
Yes, it's true. Okay, we've done all 7. You scored 6 points. You should brag about it to all your friends.
I'm
Would
bragging,
you like
I'm
to play again?
Kidding. Yes. Come on, you guys, hit me up with questions.
Greetings. Welcome to Lie Swatter,
Ask
the
away.
voice-activated true
Any
or
topic,
false
it doesn't
trivia
matter.
game. I'm going to share 7 statements. After each, say truth or lie. Let's get started. Nigeria consumes more Guinness than Ireland.
True. Just a guess.
You say truth. Yes, it's true.
All right.
Guinness used to have an alcoholic leprechaun as their official mascot.
Lie.
You seem to think this one's a lie. Yep, that's a lie. Guinness Black is a paint color at Home Depot.
Lie.
You say lie. Yep, that's a lie. A Black and Black drink is half Guinness and half prune juice.
True.
You seem to think this one's true.
Just guessing.
But you were wrong.
Yeah.
It's a lie.
Sounds nasty, doesn't it?
Guinness has fewer calories than skim milk.
True.
You answered truth. You were right. It's true. Guinness offered Guinness Lime for a limited time in 2011.
True.
You say truth. But you were wrong. It's a lie.
Would have been good, I think.
Guinness was the sponsor for the 2012 National Spelling Bee.
Lie.
You say lie. Yep, that's a lie. All right, final score time. You scored 5 points. That's better than a lot of people do, probably. Would you like to play again?
Sure.
Greetings. Welcome to Lie Swatter, the voice-activated true or false trivia
Hit me up
game.
with questions, you guys.
I'm going to share 7 bizarre statements. After each, say truth or lie. Let's get started. Giant pandas are not actually bears.
True.
You say truth. But you were wrong. It's a lie. Honey is poisonous to bears.
False.
You say false. You were right. That's a lie. Bears run faster than horses.
Lie.
You answered lie. But you were wrong. It's true.
I knew it was close.
Bears plug up their butts while hibernating.
Lie.
You seem to think this one's a lie. But you were wrong. It's true.
Wonder what they're doing with.
The Chicago Bears used a real bear mascot in the 20s.
True.
You seem to think this one's true. And you were wrong. That one's a lie.
What?
An Alaskan wildlife preserve installed an elevator to take bears up and down a mountain.
Lie.
You seem to think this one's a lie. You were right. That's a lie. Russian Tsar Peter the Great owned trained bears that served vodka.
True. I'm just guessing, you guys.
You answered truth. You were right. It's true.
Bear serves vodka.
Brace yourself for your final score. You scored 3 points.
Not too good.
But you still seem like a great person. Would you like to play again?
Sure. Unless anybody has any questions. Come on, you guys. I get
Well, hello
$35
there.
an hour for
It's
this
time
normally.
to play Lie Swatter,
Ask
the
me
crazy
away.
true or false
Anything you
trivia
wanna know.
game. I'm going to share 7 statements. After each, say truth or lie. Let's get started. Over 50,000 rose gardens were destroyed during the War of the Roses.
Lie.
You answered lie. You were right. That's a lie. 1 billion people died in the Spanish-American War.
Lie.
You seem to think this one's a lie. Yep, that's a lie. The American Civil War's first casualty was during a 100-gun salute.
True.
You say truth. You were right. It's true. The first casualty in the Vietnam War was a time traveler who came to stop it.
Lie. That's absurd.
You seem to think this one's a lie. Yep, that's a lie. A 335-year war between the Netherlands and the Scilly Islands produced no casualties.
True.
I'm having some trouble understanding you. Answer truth or lie. A 335-year war between the Netherlands and the Scilly Islands produced no casualties.
True.
You seem to think this one's true. Yes, it's true. The Persian Wars were called off after every ranking officer was killed.
Lie.
You seem to think this one's a lie. Yep, that's a lie. A bearded soldier was twice as likely to die in Napoleon's army.
Lie.
You say lie. Yep, that's a lie. Brace yourself for your final score. You scored 7 points. A perfect game is really something to behold.
Alexa,
Would you
stop.
like to?
Yeah.
Hi,
I scored.
welcome to Lie Swatter.
Alexa, stop.
Until next time, goodbye.
Yeah, they repeated that category, so if I didn't get all 7 of those that time, I'd have really been dumb. Anyhow, you guys, I'm getting ready to finish up my weights for the day, and I'm going to be heading out the door to go do some miles. Anybody have any questions? Emery? Huh? McMoogly? Hit me up, you guys. Seriously. They pay me a lot of money to tell them things about being healthy. You know, people pay me money to yell at them and say, hey, get off your butt. I'm doing it for you guys for free. So just a reminder, this year, you can make any changes you want. You can make any positive changes you want. You can do pretty much anything you want. It's up to you. The point is taking the time and the motivation to get it done. Sure, you can pay me to jump on your butts and say, hey, get off your butt. Let's lose some weight. Let's get in shape. Let's get our back pain under control. Let's make sure that if we have diabetes, we keep it under control. If we are pre-diabetic, we get the freak off that list. Like I said, 330 million Americans, you guys. And out of 330 million Americans, 84 million are currently pre-diabetic. That's about 1 in 4. So I guarantee you, some of the folks that watch me here on a daily basis need to do what I did. Take off the weight, get the diabetes under control, and try and lead a little more healthier, balanced life. If you guys have any questions on this, I'm here for that. Like I say, for me, this platform is awesome because I get to interact with you guys live. I get to answer your questions. I get to get on my soapbox about being healthy and getting healthy, and take it from a guy who used to weigh 250 pounds and smoke cigarettes for 3 decades. If I can do it, you can do it. You know, anybody can start taking control of their life, their health, and get in shape. I don't care how old you are. I can take an 80-year-old person and put some muscle on them. I can take a 20-year-old who's obese and get them back into shape. It doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter. Remember, at 45 years old, I was 252 pounds. You know, again, that was even 50 pounds heavier than this guy. Let me see, show him properly. Yeah, 50 pounds heavier than this guy. At 252 pounds and smoking a pack of cigarettes a day, I didn't do myself any favors, you guys. And I guarantee you, if I took the time to get it done and make some changes naturally, slowly, over time, you can do the same thing. I'm the original couch potato. I was in information technology 25 years and blew up literally till I was obese. My BMI was 38, and I was in my 31st year of smoking cigarettes when I got hit with type 2 diabetes. And if I can make those changes, you can do it too. So don't think that it's ever too late. Don't think that there's not ever any hope. Every day when you wake up, that's an opportunity to make some changes, to make things more balanced, to get a grip on what you're doing with yourself and your life. And remember, being a healthy person, that's not just physically, that's mentally, intellectually, spiritually, emotionally. Keeping a balance is something that you need to do in every phase of your life, all parts of your life. And that's one thing that I work with my clients on, especially the ones who have issues with eating. Because I'm finding a lot more clients these days are having issues with eating, not based on hunger, but more based on feelings and emotion. And that we really do need to get a hold of, get a grip on. So anybody, hit me up with some questions. Otherwise, I'm going to be finishing off today's broadcast. I really appreciate you guys joining in and watching me. If I have been any help at all, anything you've learned from what I talk about, that's awesome. If you are one of the 45 million Americans who still smoke and want to quit, I'm helping people quit for free this year. You can go to my website, personaltrainingwithbrad.com. That's personaltrainingwithbrad.com. Just send me a note and I'll help you quit, or you can just email me directly, same as the title of my book, pushingdoublenickels@yahoo.com. pushingdoublenickels@yahoo.com. Email me. I'll help you quit the cigarettes, and any of you out there who want the book, the digital book, I'll send you the ebook for free. Chapter 1 is quitting smoking. Chapter 2 is losing weight. And there's 80 chapters, so there's something in there for just about everybody. Anyhow, again, I appreciate you guys taking the time to join me this morning. I will be back online tomorrow morning. Well, let me see. What is tomorrow? Friday. I'm going to shoot to probably get back online somewhere between 10 and 11 a.m. But if you fan me, you'll know as soon as I go live. So hit me up. Also, go hit my Pushing Double Nickels Facebook page. Join my 7,000 plus fans right now. We do a lot of stuff for animals. That's a big thing for me. Those of you who know my dogs from my book, Zoe, Zachary, and Zeke's big puppy. They're all rescues. They're all my babies. Doesn't matter if you've got two-legged babies or four-legged babies. They're all about the same, in my opinion. Anyhow, again, I appreciate you guys joining me. Get off your butts every 30 minutes and stretch. If you sit on the job for a living, believe me, your lower back is going to appreciate it. And if you do need to lose some weight and you want to hire me, again, that's personaltrainingwithbrad.com. personaltrainingwithbrad.com. In the meantime, please fan me. I really appreciate every one of you watching, and I hope you've learned something. If not, tune in tomorrow, and maybe you will. Again, thanks. Take care.